to sleep, but I'm wide awake, staring at shadows on my wall again. Got your picture turned face down, but somehow you're still here in my head. Try to drown it out with the radio, try to scroll until the feeling fades, but every song sounds like us, and every memory stays. I said I was moving forward, said I was doing fine, but when the clock hits midnight, you're the only thing on my mind. I don't call, I don't reach, I don't say what I feel, but silence don't change what's real. I miss you tonight, more than I thought I would. You beat me. I miss you tonight, wish I misunderstood. There's something about the way the night moves slow, makes me feel what I don't show. I miss you tonight, yeah, I miss you tonight. Yeah. Got used to sleeping on my side, but it's your side still cold to me. Oh, got used to saying I'm okay, but that ain't how it really be. You used to laugh at my late night thoughts, say I think too deep sometimes. Now I'm sitting here thinking about how we let love slip by. Was it pride? Was it timing? Was it fear we'd never face? All I know is every midnight brings your memory back in place. Oh, I don't text, I don't try, I don't beg you to stay, but my heart don't listen anyway. More than I let you see, yeah. I miss you tonight, even if it's just me, yeah. There's something about the quiet after the light, it makes the truth come out at night. I miss you tonight, yeah, I miss you tonight. Maybe tomorrow I'll be stronger, maybe tomorrow I'll be cool, but right now this room feels smaller without you. I don't need forever, I don't need it all back, just one more night to hold what we had. I miss you tonight, like the stars miss the sky. I miss you tonight, and I don't know why. It's something about the midnight that makes me wish you were here. I miss you tonight. Oh, yeah, I miss you tonight.
Build a website you love.
Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and another good evening to you, beloved Saints of God, we appreciate God, we thank God, we glorify the name of the living God. It's another time on Bed of Roses Marriage Port. Bed of Roses Marriage Port is here this evening, and I believe that somebody, you are ready for us to groove together, ready for us to share together. And I believe just as you are ready, so am I ready. Please, I will just take a musical break, so we will use this opportunity to share. And so please, this is the time for you to call someone, text someone, let somebody know that, hey, we are here on an interesting time and an interesting evening, an evening that somebody you are going to gain, an evening that you are going to be very, very, very much engrossed into it. So please don't miss it at all. And so please connect, and connect somebody on board. I'll take in a musical break whilst we connect right now. Thank you so much. Please share and continue sharing. Your sharing is much important tonight. And so please don't lose guard. Please share. Let us roll. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Mira fupa unyum nebe, mira fupa unyum nebe, mira fupa unyum nebe. Masori anoba, mi umfamio, oto afunano, minya. Sema benupua, osuri churumio, mama wasiya gumio, minya mwadi. Auto ye won't come out to gym. Auto ye won't come out shit. Auto ye won't come out to gym. Sign up here, oh Brandy who was you, oh Penny who was so, say now you the bank so. Tuntum brani, oh baby no baby ne, e bounce a brand new jinesu, how do you? Need a fupa on your neighbor, yeah. Need a fupa on your neighbor. Oh, I don't need one meeting, no. Oh, only one missing the ball. Oh, yeah. Oh, only one needs to pocket more. I'll do you way. Fansa bet to me come on. Can I send the picture me? Mommy, who's 7. Me do mo PSA. Udi adama toyefe. Me too so I'm sorry. I will do you. Mommy, you're registering. You and me who tell me, how do you? Need a fupa on your neighbor. Need a fupa on your neighbor. Do you way? Me na me fair. Only one is someone. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Odoni wa me sundaya and me da and that odoni wa me sundaya pa. Yes, it's another evening, and I believe that just as you are ready, I am also ready. And tonight discussion is ongoing and it's a very interesting topic. And so please, when you connect, share. When you connect, share, and continue sharing. And may the Lord bless every one of you that are connected this very day. And tonight, let it be a blessing to you. Let it be a blessing to me. And let it be a blessing to all of us. Please, I will urge you to share. Most of them, please, when you get connected, let it be a time of you sharing. Click on the share button, share, and continue sharing. God bless you as you do so. Now, I'm going to introduce the topic and then we'll go into a musical break and then we'll come back into discussion. Now, tonight, I want us to know that part of living a full life that God has given to us and enjoying the benefit of all that God has given to us is to have a healthy sex life. To have a healthy sex life is one of the things that is expected of every human being to enjoy. Now, which includes having orgasm. There are many benefits associated to orgasm, but yet many people fail to talk about it. I want us to know that when we talk about orgasm is an important topic in marriage. I will put it in the context of marriage, yet in many occasions, in many denominations, we feel shy to talk about it. Sometimes we feel very uncomfortable to talk about the word orgasm. But tonight we are going to discuss. Tonight we are here, however, to gain understanding on what orgasm is all about. As I said, to enjoy a full life that God has given to us as a human being, this is part of the things that is expected for us to enjoy in the context of marriage. And so please, if you are here tonight, I want you to know that it's a topic that we are going to open up. We are not going to be shy of sharing, and then also we're going to learn a lot about it. So please do me an honor to share. To those that feel shy, please bring them on board. So those of you that do not know what it's all about, we are going to share and then we are going to talk about it. So please do well and then let it flow. Now I'm going to take a musical break right here, and then once I take the musical break, we go into it and then we will share and continue sharing. And so the music flows right now, and then please do me an honor to share. Get somebody on board. Uh-huh. Okay, just a minute. Uh-huh. Okay.
And then you make me new bit a groovy.
Hmm. Okay, let me just quickly go back to the beginning. Okay, flow with it. Let's flow with it.
adults music. That's all.
I, ooh, me day, all day do, me day, yeah, all day do, I, you bring me a day. And then you make me new bit a groovy. One min time a day, family to a bam. Na found a cranuma soon. Hope to pay. What you be any to me and my about just so I go in and walk on a conway. The baby. It is 7 in the morning. Good day in the door. Good day in the phone. Imama kuma kondo, oh yeah me fool, okay yeah me too, yeah me too. Some of you was just a common, oh yeah me fool, I don't know and then you're ready to have a beer, I'm a day, Mrs. Ya baba se, binti paswa jebe siso, na mi dingu tonamu, oda tujongu na mi break you. Beba stress wama, umbe ya unume. Ude ine ya mito, imama kuma kondo. Oya mi fo, ate ya mito. Ude ine ya mito. Tama feel says to come on. Yeah. For me, Fabio Sunday. Koya better me say, a thousand, me
Oh, Mr. Stop. Oh, baby, wait. Me have a different plan for you. We popping at this place. I want to massage you from top to toe. Me make you rhythm, you sit there. Yako, pepe, yakote. Yape, on a peak. Enemy do for me, no you pay. I crado, me pay any obey, me obey, and to me, no pepe. The man I any do. Any do. Hey, it's done any do. No get a whipped cream. I miss so much that them make it a whiskey. Don't want no stress, you want to wine and dine with me. And after that, you want to pump and grind with me. Grind with me. Oh, the bear we go. Hey. Oh, the bear we sit you in. Oh, the bear we go. Hey. Oh, no, me, always sit you in.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining, and I appreciate God for every one of you. And I believe that as you have joined tonight, it's time for us to discuss, share, and so discussion together. Let us roll together. Where am I? I'm missing. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Thank you once again, and good evening to all listeners out there. I appreciate you joining in this time of discussion on the subject on orgasm. The subject on orgasm. So please, whilst you are here, feel free, share, bring your opinions. It's not something to be shy of. As I have said, tonight is a time that we ought to learn. Now, when we talk about enjoying the life that God has given to us, I want you to understand that it is part of the enjoyment. It is part of the enjoyment, but in the context of marriage, that is where we will put it. And so, therefore, you cannot enjoy it in any other way. Please let us do it right and have it right. So, good evening to all my listeners, wherever you are listening from. I welcome you to Bed of Roses Marriage Port on Global Net TV. And so please subscribe with us. Click on the subscribe buttons, follow us, like us, and then be a blessing to us by sharing at this point to somebody. Let them know that, hey, we are here this evening and we are going straight into discussion. Why? Because something has come that we need to really be discussing. As I said earlier, when we bring topics like this, it's not a topic that many people will want to talk about. Many people will not want to talk on this subject just because there is a stigma about it, or there are people that feel shy, uncomfortable to talk on subjects like this. But hey, we need to talk about it. We need to learn. And so we are here tonight to learn on this word orgasm. On this word orgasm. So wherever you are, please help me to share, and continue sharing. Discussion has begun, and so we go into it. As I said, in enjoying the full life that God has given to us, a healthy sex life. To have a healthy sex life is also to come to the place of knowing what orgasm is, and then enjoying orgasm, and then also enjoying the benefits that comes with it. And if we get to learn tonight, we're going to know that orgasm have so many things to benefit from. And so tonight, let us roll together. And thank you so for choosing this platform. So the topic tonight is orgasm. Whilst I put it on, you can also call the studio line and then also bring your contribution. The number to call is 0794135332, 0794135332, and you'll be right at the studio and your voice will be heard. Please don't be hesitant. We are learning together. No one knows it, or I always say that knowledge or wisdom is not in one person's head. Everybody has got something to share. And so this is the time that we share together, we learn together, we enjoy the knowledge together. Let us roll into it. Now, when it comes to sexual intimacy in marriage, it is not about just having children or reproduction or reproducing. Most people have just reduced sex or sexual satisfaction to reproduction, or that is all they want. They will only have sex when they want to produce children. No, you are misunderstanding what God has for us. As I said, it is part of our full benefit in the marriage context that you understand what orgasm is, the benefit of it, and then also the enjoyment of it. It is not a sin to enjoy and to also have orgasm. Now, so a sexual intimacy in marriage is also about love. It's also about love. It's about bonding. It's about bonding. It's about pleasure. Now, you don't just have sex because you want to have children, but you also have sex because you want to enjoy. You want to reach that ecstasy. You want to reach that climax that will get you to forget about everything around you, but tune yourself into enjoyment. And so that is where we are tonight. So it is about joy, pleasure, and also emotional connection. Emotional connection between husband and wife, emotional connection between husband and wife. So therefore, in marriage, intimacy strengthens the union. I want you to know that in all that we are talking about in sexual, having sexual satisfaction, it strengthens the union in the marriage, or helps couples to express affection. Now, when you come to a place that you are sexually satisfied, it is easy for you to express yourself. You don't hide things. Things have become more open. And for that is what we are going into tonight. It also gives you the ability to trust. You trust your partner. You trust your partner. You are free with your spouse. And also it brings also commitment to one another. Not commitment shifted to one side, but commitment to one another. When couples understand how their body works. Now let us understand what we are going to talk about orgasm, but orgasm also comes to the point of knowing how your body works. Everybody have a different body, but you must understand the process and the functioning of the body of your spouse. And so when both husband and wife knows how their body works, then they can care for each other better. Now, you can care for Auntie Ajua, you can care for Brother John, you can care for your husband better if you understand that how their body works, their body mechanisms and everything. You can care for them, and also you care for them emotionally. You care for them emotionally. Some of you don't know that men goes through emotions. Yes, they do, because if you don't understand men, you think that they don't have emotions, but they do have emotion, and I tell you, they have a lot of emotions. Now, we also go to the point of knowing that you have to care for your spouse physically. It is not just about emotional, but physical tenderness, touch, and then holding one another, fondling, and all these things helps. So, and also spiritually. So you must understand that orgasm has got its connection also in spirituality. Don't take it all carnal. It is also spiritual when you experience orgasm. And so therefore, for this reason, learning about orgasm helps couple to build better communication. Now, a couple that are intimate and well intimate, it is easy for them to flow together. It is easy for Amma to tell Kwejo or Kwesi that Anaju me feel you. Anaju, I want to do it. I want you to hold me. I want you to do this. But where there is no satisfaction, or there is no orgasm, then it comes to a place that one becomes a bit intimidated or shy and hiding. But where you come to the place where you are satisfied in your sexual life, you are free to communicate. And it also brings a deeper intimacy and then a strong marriage bond. Now, a strong marriage bond, one of the things that it brings is that when couples reach satisfaction, I'm not talking about one side. I'm not talking about just the man releasing himself and going, but where the woman has also come to her climax. And then sometimes the beauty of it, when the two of you meet together, it brings that strong bond, a bond between a husband and wife. Now, so then, for those that are there, what is orgasm? What is orgasm? And I would love that if somebody, if you want to contribute, you can do so by calling the line, and then also calling the line and bringing your contribution. I want to acknowledge Mama Rebecca Owusu. Mama Rebecca, how are you? They say, Lord, we thank you for giving us another time. Yes, we bless God for bringing us to a place where we can learn. We can undo and do. Now, learn the right things. So thank you so much for connecting. And if you are behind the scenes, you can put a comment there and I will acknowledge you. Now, so the topic is orgasm. So orgasm, what is orgasm? I have been sitting here and I believe that probably in the intro you have heard a lot of me saying orgasm. So what is it all about? What is orgasm? Is somebody there? You can call the studio line and the 079-4135-3132, 079-4135-3132, and then you can make us know what orgasm is all about. We will also try to define orgasm, but if we have a better word for it, hey, let us roll together. So what is orgasm? What is orgasm? Now we are going to go into it. So please, I would love you to share, and continue sharing. And by your sharing, may somebody be blessed tonight. Amen and amen. So orgasm. Orgasm is the peak of climax, sexual climax. Now, when we are talking about orgasm, we are talking about sexual climax where a person is being stimulated. Let me. So, what is orgasm? Oh, wow. Okay, so when we talk about orgasm, we are talking about the peak or climax of sexual pleasure, the peak or climax of sexual pleasure. Now, when we talk about sexual pleasure, how does it happen? How does it happen? So, sexual pleasure happens in the time of intercourse, where I'm going to be a bit open tonight, and I believe that so where the penis trash through the vagina and then it stimulates. They bring stimulation in both sides. I wouldn't say that it's only the woman's canal, but also from the man as well. When both of them receive stimulation, when stimulation happens, then it brings it brings orgasm. Now, what am I talking about? When we talk about orgasm, it also comes about when there is intense pleasure, when somebody is really enjoying, or where one is hitting on the right note, the one that is doing is hitting on the right note, so it brings what? Pleasure to your spouse. And so therefore, orgasm, as simply defined, is what? A sexual peak or climax through stimulation. And so therefore, we must understand that when orgasm happens, during orgasm, there is so many things that goes on during orgasm. The muscles at the pelvic areas begin to contrast. It opens and closes. That is in the context of a woman. In the woman, where the pelvic area it's open, it's like something that elastic. It's something that rhythmically open and close, following a consistency intention. And so therefore, you must understand that this is one of the things that happen during orgasm. The woman experience that expansion in their pelvic area. Now, it also comes about when the brain releases a pleasurable hormones, like dopamine. Dopamine is the pleasurable hormones. So whilst doing intercourse, the brain begin to release certain things that will cause the whole body to enjoy. Oxytocin is the bonding also hormones, where you feel safe in the arms of your spouse, and it causes you to open up. It causes you to now be vulnerable and also enjoy. So whilst intercourse is going on and orgasm is at release, I want you to know that it affects the brain, it affects the pelvic area, and then also the body experiences a wave of relaxed. It brings you to a place where you relax. It is like, okay, where I am now, take me, do whatever you want to do to me. You give in your all, you put in your all, you surrender, you become total vulnerable. That is one thing that also happened at the peak of orgasm. So a person that is at orgasm is a person that do not hold themselves. At that point, you cannot hold yourself. At that point, you let go. You lose guard. At that point, you open up everything. And I want you to know that your spirit is open at that moment. Your senses are open at that moment. Every part of you is open to enjoyment at that moment. So this is why it is very important for us to understand when some people are engaging in sexual intercourse but do not reach the climax, or they do not come to the place of orgasm, it is very, very, very unacceptable. Now, as I said earlier in the introduction, orgasm is not just, or sexual pleasure is not just for reproduction, but it is also for pleasure. you will have sex when you feel for it. You will have sex when you want to enjoy. It is part of it in the marriage context. And so therefore we must understand that there are so many things that goes on. But when it comes to the man, I want you to know that the man comes to a place of ejaculation. So you will see that there is a stiffness of the man, the male organ. It becomes stiff, it becomes stronger, it becomes hard, and you realize that this man has reached the point of orgasm. So it is not flabby. It becomes more powerful, more stronger, and so therefore it can trash through the woman organ and then in and out, also bringing stimulation for the woman also to enjoy. For women, it is something that the pelvic is where it's like it open like elastic, something that it opens and closes. Now, there is one of the things that we also know, that orgasm is natural biological response. It's natural biological response. And so although some people fake it, they fake it because they don't want their spouse or their spouse to know that they haven't reached there. So they fake, and then they fake that they are enjoying it, but yet they don't even know what it is at all. They have not reached that climax at all. And it's not something that you should be ashamed of. If you are married and then there are some people that I tell you, they have never experienced orgasm. They have never experienced orgasm. As I said to you, orgasm is the point where you reach. It's like a total surrender. I give you my all. In that point, many make a lot of claims, many shout, many scream, many do a whole lot of things when it comes to that point, because it's a point where every part of you is enjoying. The brain cannot control anything more. Now, at the point of orgasm, your mind is not on football. You cannot tell me that you are having orgasm and then your mind is on football or other things. No, at the time of orgasm, your mind ceases to think of anything else but sex. It ceases to think of anything except sexual pleasure. It gives you that imagery. Sometimes it gives you some imageries in your mind that, let's say, you love. And so maybe whilst you are in that position or time with your wife, you begin to imagine certain things. That is why some people are married, but yet... Do you know who they imagine before they have orgasm? Their former exes and all that, their exes and all that. Some of them will have to imagine another woman or another man in order for them to reach orgasm. Why? Because of certain things. We will find another day and talk on that. So I want us to understand that when orgasm comes, your mind can cease to think of anything else except on sexual pleasures, except on sexual appetite, the thing that will stimulate the mind and stimulate the body. So there is images. There are people that you begin to create movies in your head, and that movies bring the stimulant. That movies bring you to that climax that you can have that orgasm that you are supposed to have. Now, many people fake orgasm. Yes, it is there. They fake it. They fake it because it is hard. It is hard for them to reach orgasm. So they must do something for their spouse to think that, okay, they have reached it, so that they can be left alone. And there are so many things. It can be health issues. It can be psychological. It can be trauma. It can be past experiences that cause people to fake orgasm, to fake it and not even know what it is at all. We will go into it. And to some of them, before they even come there, their mind is ready, their body is ready. And so as soon as you hold them, fondle them, and begin to work on their body according to how their body functions, it is easy for them to release. It is easy for them to reach orgasm. Whilst there are other people that are as rigid as something, and we will talk on that, how to make yourself vulnerable in order to experience orgasm. Now, I want us to know that orgasm happens. What leads to orgasm? Because if not, everybody don't experience orgasm. So what leads to orgasm? That is one of the questions. Is somebody there that also want to, if you are there and you have anything to say, please do help us. Mama Victoria Apia, God bless you. You are on YouTube. Says, good evening, Mommy. Good evening to you, my dear. God bless you. Please share for me and tag somebody and tag someone on there for me. Mrs. Bukari, you are also on. God bless you. Now, let us go further. Now, what leads to orgasm? What leads to orgasm? What causes somebody to have orgasm? Now, the first thing that you know, that orgasm usually happens after stimulation. Now, when you don't stimulate, it is hard for you to have orgasm. And I said to us that whilst during the sexual intercourse, according to the male organ and the female organ, that is the interaction they have. The male organ interacts with the female organ by thrashing through and out, And whilst it's going through that through and out, it's bringing stimulation, friction that is causing the body to now respond. It is like something. You are scratching the surface of something in order for the thing to open up for you to go through. So this is one of the things that happens during sexual intercourse. There is stimulation, and then emotional connection. Now, stimulation and emotional connection are intertwined. Now, for you to be stimulated, you must be emotionally connected to whatever is going on at that particular time, connected to your spouse, be open to that sexual intercourse that is going on. There are some people that they switch off. Some people can switch off, their mind switch off, and therefore they are there having intercourse, but their mind is not there. So it is just one person performing. It's just one person doing it and enjoying themselves, and the other person has totally switched off. But when two of you want to really enjoy, then there must be that connection, that interaction emotionally. It must happen. And so several things can lead to orgasm. One of it is, as I said, physical stimulation. That is touching and the sensitive part of the body. When you touch sensitive part of the body, it brings stimulation, and it also releases a person to lead to orgasm. Now, some of the sensitive parts is according to an individual. Some people, their sensitive part is their ear. And so when you touch their ear, they consistently, repeatedly, you causes them to open up. They relax, they open up, they are stimulated. And some of them too, everybody has their own way. But there are common ones that we can talk about, which is the genitals, that is the female organ, and then the male organ as well, which is the vagina and the penis. So it is a place where sometimes if you touch, not sometimes, if you touch and touch it well, it brings stimulation, and then not just stimulation, it also leads the person to orgasm. So this is an area for you to touch in order and touch it well. Now, when it comes to let me go into it a little more. When it comes to the vagina, I want us to know that there are spots in the vagina that when you touch, it brings a quick response or stimulant to the body or to the brain. It sends a straight signal to the mind, and the mind begins to accept what is going on. Now, one is the clitoris. The clitoris, if you don't know what a clitoris is, it is the when you open the female organ, that knob, that knob there, that is one of the sensitive area, a very sensitive area that brings stimulation, that can get a person to relax and release easily. And so therefore, now as sometimes too, it is in the inner, there are certain spots in the inner bit that when you thrash through that particular point at a given space and time, it also brings stimulation. It also brings stimulation. The next thing is talking about the woman's breast. The one of a sensitive area is the woman's breast. It's one of some people, as soon as you hold their breast, they scream in ecstasy. They scream in on top of their voice. Now, not just holding it, but fondling it and doing it right. Some hold it and as if they want to pull it off, as if they want to tear it. That is not what I'm talking about. When we talk about fondling, it's touching it gently, softly, in a rhythm, in a way of rhythm, and then also making it feel, the person feel your touch. Feel your touch, not in a harsh way, but in a soft and a rhythm area. So some the breast, the most sensitive part is the nipple. The nipple. Some people are just rubbing the nipple over and over and over, brings stimulation. It sends signals to the mind, and the mind begins to relax. The mind begins to say, I am ready. So you must come in and then also understand that the sensitive part of the breast helps. Okay, we have Mama Lynn Siama. He says, apologize, I'm late. Just finished placement. You are welcome. So the nipple is one of the areas that when you hold it and squeeze it gently and rub it gently, it also stimulates. It brings stimulation, and it also can lead to orgasm. Now, let us go further. There are other sensitive part of the body that is pertaining to the person. That is why when it's in sexual intercourse, you learn to communicate. Now, if you don't learn to communicate, you might not know where the G-spot of your spouse is. When I say the G-spot, is that sensitive place. That place when you touch, it causes them to have burning sensation. It causes them to have that release in their body. Their nerves begin to shake and all that. So these are the things that you need to find out. As I said, some people, their G-spot are in some strange areas. Strange areas. Some people have got it under their feet, some people in their palm. So it is different for everyone. But as I said, the common areas for the woman is where we went to the genitals. The genitals, I showed you where the sensitive part of it, and then you come to the breast of the woman, and that is another sensitive part that you hold, the nipple, and then also other areas. When we come to the male organ, we are also talking about the penis itself, which you help it to ejaculate. To help it ejaculate, you must be intentional about it, and also know that you must not do things. Sometimes, sometimes it depends on how the person wants to flow. Some people, they will want you to just pull it on and out and in and out and all that. And sometimes say harder. Sometimes it says slower, according to the person. Now, when it comes to the penis as well, it has to come to its full power. Its full power is what we call the ejaculation. Its full power is what releases the semen as well. So when the penis comes to the place of stiffness, strongness, now it's able to release the semen that is in, which also goes straight into the woman and then produces baby. So how do you get ejaculation for man? For men, sometimes it's easy. Now, when during sexual intercourse, I want us to understand that a man can easily have sexual intercourse. A man can easily have, let me say, orgasm, whilst the woman is left way behind. So a man can enter and then release within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they are done. So I believe that some of you have heard that there's 1 minute man. 1 minute man is just because the person is stimulated in the mind already. They are ready to do. So they have already prepared their mind. So as soon as they see the food, they jump on the food and they eat it, and nothing matters anymore. But that is not how to enjoy sexual satisfaction. You need to prepare each other, especially the woman, because the woman needs more preparation before he can reach the place of orgasm. So a man that wants satisfaction for your wife, you must learn to hold yourself a bit and then prepare the woman and bring her forward. And then once you know that she's getting in, then you can also tune yourself to meet with the woman. And sometimes, as beautiful as it can be, the both of you at that moment can have the climax together if it is worked properly. And so with the man, it is got to do with the organ itself. And then the balls. The balls is something that if you don't handle well, you will hurt them. Get it? Some people, in attempt to just caress it, they squeeze it and all that. Please, it is something that you just fondle. It's something that you hold it gentle and then massage it. It's like you have an egg in your hand. You're just going around the egg and then make sure that you don't just pressure it. The more you pressure, as egg is in your hand, you put pressure, what would you do? It will crash. And so therefore, handle the balls well with tenderness. And then so these two areas of the man is also something that is sensitive. And as well, the men's, some of them, their nipple, they also have that sensation at their nipple. Whilst you suck their nipple, they can release themselves as men. But most importantly, it's around their genitals, when the genital can have where to enter and then do what it has to do, or the time of just fondling it and then massaging it and then doing certain things with it can also, sometimes they don't even enter into the female genital, but it can release depending on knowing what to do at that time. And so these are sensitive areas that can bring stimulation. Now, I want you to know that emotional connection happen during orgasm. Now, love, you feel love at that moment. You feel that love. You feel safe at that moment. It could be just about 5 minutes, but you feel safe at that moment. And if you don't feel safe at that moment, you cannot be tender or you cannot be vulnerable to allow orgasm. So at that few minutes, you feel you are in a safe hands. You are in a place that nothing can happen to you. So therefore, you allow yourself. That is where orgasm happen. And also you become relaxed. The person that is always rigid mostly don't experience orgasm. You are stiff. You don't relax the body. It will be hard for you to reach climax, or it will be hard for you to reach orgasm. So orgasm also takes place when you are relaxed. You have let go. Your mind, your soul, your body, everything has let go. And I want you to know that it also helps. Okay. Now, one other things that help is that, which I'm going to talk into with foreplay. Foreplay is very, very important. And foreplay comes to the place of romancing the person. So to some of you, I should have brought this book. To some of you, please, you need to buy my book, Secret of Romance. All these things are there. Foreplay is there, how to go about it, how to respond, and all this is in the book. And so please, if you want a copy, let me know, put it in the chat, and then I'll definitely send you a copy. Let me quickly take the comment there from Lynn. Lynn says, orgasm can have several benefits: reducing stress, improve mood, help with sleep, and then release natural pain relieving hormones, strengthens emotional bond between partners based on oxytocin. Now, yes, thank you so much, Lynn. You are very much on point. Now, as I was saying earlier, that we feel shy to talk about orgasm, but yet it has so much benefit. As Lynn has listed some of them there, it is something that we ought to know. Sometimes won't mean not. Please, you need to go for the natural sleeping tablet that God has given to you. After you engage in good sexual satisfaction, your body will relax. Your body itself will even give away to sleep. Sleep, take me, I am ready. So it is one of the remedies that you can use. So there are so many things about it that we'll go into it. Now, let us talk on foreplay. There are so many people that have sex without foreplay. Yes, it is okay. You can have sex without foreplay. You can do a quickie. Sometimes if you are doing a quickie, it does not demand so much formalities. because it's something that you are doing quickly. Probably you are from work and you pass through home and then you saw your wife and then you feel like, okay, let me do it. Or you are going to work and then you feel like, let me do a quickie before I go. So that does not normally demand foreplay and everything. It's just a hit and run. You do and then you go. So sometimes it's okay. But when that is always your approach, if it is always your approach, then there is something wrong, because doing that, you will not allow, especially the woman, to reach orgasm. So when they are almost, most of the quickies, the woman doesn't get satisfied. It is only the man. Most cases, the quickie ones are the man that just releases himself and go. And then when we talk about sexual pleasure, both man and the woman must enjoy themselves. And so therefore, now this is where you come to the place. Foreplay is what? Preparing the body for intimacy. So it is like you are going to cook. Now, before you cook, you need your saucepan, you need your oil, the things that you are going to cook with, you get it ready. So it's the preparation time. That is what foreplay is all about. So you are preparing the body for sexual intercourse. You are preparing the body for intimacy. You are preparing the body to relax and respond. That is foreplay. And so foreplay can also happen by kissing. Kissing. Now, some people kiss, but they don't know how to kiss. Some people are kissing and they are biting people's tongue and they are biting people's mouth, spitting in their eye. I think last time when we met here, I asked, is it Pastor I will get the name again. I asked him because one of the, in my counseling session, one couples that she said she doesn't like the husband to kiss her. Why is that? The man is always spitting into her mouth, so she wouldn't. So no, kissing is not about you gathering saliva in your mouth and then pour it into somebody's mouth. Please, if you need help, come, we will teach you how to kiss. And so therefore, please, it is somewhere. Some people will do it lightly just on the lips. Some people go intensely by getting into it where the tongue roll into each other. That's the deep kiss, where it also brings stimulation to the mind and releases oxytocin into the body, and the body begins to relax. Now, so kissing is very, very important. Now, the next thing is touch. Touch, the places to touch. I said it earlier. There are certain places that when you touch, it makes it easy for penetration. Now, for a woman to be ready, how do you know that a woman is ready for penetration? Some men do not know. They only get their machete and then they enter. No, you will hurt the woman. You must always make sure that the woman is ready. For a woman to be ready, the woman secretes some fluid down there, a fluid that is down there that all says that, okay, the place is prepared, it's moist enough that when you bring the machete, you bring it, I am able to handle it. I am able to receive it. So that is why you need to stimulate the woman. You need to do this foreplay in order for her to secrete that water fluid, in order for penetration to be easy. There are certain people that after sex, they have to go and sit on hot water for 3 months. Why? Because somebody didn't take their time to prepare the woman and prepare their genitals and other areas. So please, touch the right places. Ask. Have sexual communications. Honey, what can I do for you to be happy? Wherever he says, some people actually don't know. There are some people that they are a novice in that area. They don't know where you have to touch in order to help them. So therefore, you need to take time and explore their body. Explore their body in the context where sometimes where you feel that when you're exploring, they feel a bit ticklish and then they feel a bit quiet numbness. You must know that that is the place, their G-spot. And then that is the places where you touch during sexual intercourse. So when you touch those areas, during sexual intercourse, it causes the woman to relax. It causes the man to relax. So therefore, let us know the right places to touch. And the next thing is romantic words. Now just imagine you are in the mood with your spouse. And that time, the man that mood, you, the woman, probably, let's talk about the woman being in the mood, and the man is on top of you doing, and then, Manchester, Manchester, what did Manchester do? At the point, sexual intercourse, sexual sin in the bed, you're talking about Manchester, how would you feel? That is not acceptable at all. That is not the time to talk about Manchester. That is not the time at all. So romantic words are words that also will stimulate and help with the process of intercourse. Honey, you are beautiful. There are certain things that women are moved by words. We are moved by words. Men are moved by sight. So if you know these things, you will help each other by doing the right things. And then also some people at that time, they scream, they say all manner of things. You are my king, you are my this, you are my that. So they use words that will stimulate each other. So please, at that point, be careful of your words. That is not the time you're going to tell them how they smell. That is not going to the time to tell them to cry your 1 minute man. No, it is a time that you say favorable and pleasurable words in order to help the person to perform and perform well. Is somebody getting it? Okay. So please choose the right words, nice words, words that will make them feel on top of the world, that will stimulate them, that will bring them to a place of sensitivity, that they can fondle you, hold you tight, and wouldn't want you to go. So please let us choose our words right. And gentle affection. Some of you a hug and a cry, then you will squeeze the person. No. Everything must be gentle. At that time, be gentle as much as you can. In the time of gentility, many things happen. The whole doors are open. When you begin to make it too hard, some people give up. Some people may also want it hard, but they will tell you. And then I believe that during the intercourse, some people shout and they say harder, harder. Some people take it slow. Everybody has his own way. So please listen to the rhythm of the person and do it according to their likeness. Thank you so much. Lynn says that stimulating sensitive areas of the body like the neck, ear, the inner thigh, and chest. Thank you so much. Lynn has also added to it. So the inner thigh is one of the sensitive area. As I said earlier, that some people on it some people, some of them, it is in some strange places. That is why you have to take time to explore the body of your spouse. Don't think you know. And even the ones that they have told you, you can discover more by exploring. You can discover more. Sometimes they themselves may not know, but whilst you go through the body doing touching sensitive areas, you will even help them. Oh, wow. When you were doing this, I really loved it. I felt this. Then you must know that there is another. It can be multiple areas. Now, when we're talking about the G-spot, it's not one area. It is not just one place. Some people, it could be their nipple. It could also be their ears. Some people can have it in multiple areas. Some people, the main one, if you don't touch the main one, it doesn't matter whatever you touch, they will not be stimulated. And so let us know all these things. Now, the next to also talk, and then I'll conclude on that. Now, mental readiness. Mental readiness. Now, the mind plays a lot of part in the role of sex, I tell you. When the mind is not relaxed, sexual intercourse or orgasm become difficult. Now, in the context of a man, sometimes a man is stressed, but he will want to have sex because it relaxes them. But it is the opposite way for a woman. A woman wants to, let's say that if a woman is stressed, they don't want to go through sex. So a man will be stressed and then want to have sex. A woman, when they are stressed, they want to be left alone. So see the opposite, the contrast in it. And so a man can have sex at any time. But for women, always need to be prepared. Always need to be prepared. Preparation like words. That is one of the greatest stimulants you can stimulate a woman with, words. The right words to say. They are gifts as well, but the most important time, because during that time of intercourse, gift. So the words will do at that moment. So stimulate them by kind words, affirming their qualities. Then don't over exaggerate. Some of you can't some na nipa no kra ni age na ade no kra teko, because asem okay onim say enye no kra. They will even come to the place of knowing that so please, once you are using words for the woman to relax, please let it be reasonable ones. Don't over exaggerate for the woman to snap out of even the feelings that you already have released. Now, okay, Mama Sandra, welcome. It says not all women also depend on the causes of the stress. Not all women. Some of them depend on the causes of stress. So telling us from Mama Sandra says some women, when they are stressed, they also want to have sex. Is that what you are saying? If the stress is not from the man, but it's from somewhere else, then they may also want to have sex in order to release themselves. Okay, let me know if that is what you are saying. Now, I was talking about mental preparation, mental readiness. Now, we must also know that fear can be a distraction. Okay, thank you so much. So women can also have sex when they are stressed, if the stress is not caused by the same person that they're having intercourse with. But if it is caused by other things, then they will want to also have sex, and then also to relax them. Thank you so much. Now, the mind plays a lot of major role in sex. Sex is always also, I would say that when we are having sex, almost 70% is in the mind. 70%. So when the mind is not ready, the mind is not relaxed, it is hard for you to reach orgasm. Yeah. So as I was saying that if the mind of the man is on football at the time of sexual intercourse, he's just doing, he will be sleeping with you as if they are kicking a football. And so you will not have any pleasure in it. Or likewise, the woman. Now, the woman will also be doing her own thing. But when the mind is ready, the mind accepts exactly what is going on, and the mind sends information, signals to the heart. The heart also sends signals to the other part of the body, where it also produces, as I said earlier, it releases hormones like dopamine, and that which is the hormones for pleasure. Oxytocin is also for bonding. So when the mind is ready, he releases that hormones to the body, and the body relaxes. The body is ready, expecting at that moment, expecting to receive. So please let us always work on the mind. Let us work on the mind. Now, one of things also that distract orgasm can also be our environment. Your environment can also distract orgasm. Now, just imagine that you are just about climbing. Then you hear your child say, "Hey, mommy, mommy." Oh, by the time you realize what the thing is gone. Well, he has taken you out of that realm. So sometimes our environment can also be an obstruction to orgasm. So whilst we are also, if it is not a quickie one, if it's not, you are not doing, if you are doing a quickie, it's fine. As for the quickie, or steps, but if it is the one that you want to relax and make sure the atmosphere is set right, make sure that there is no distraction around. Make sure, now most of the times, if in the night, if you are going to do, make sure the door is locked, so that at that particular time, maybe you want your children to walk in and out in the room during the night. If there is anything, it's good. But during that time alone, make sure the door is locked, so that you get the atmosphere set. Not when you are just about getting into it. One of the child had nightmare and then walk in and then come and work on something that they are not supposed to see. And so please let us set the environment, put some tender music and all those things, some candles, good scented areas. It helps. This will help orgasm for you to flow easily. Put some petals, lay the bed nicely, and swan near mengum paneso, no aso na mo pesa mo dana mu musembu atopa so. Now clear the bed, make the bed very appetizing. Put certain things on the bed, let it attract, stimulate the mind. And so our environment is ready. When the environment is set, you put in some romantic song like the songs we play earlier, the saxophones, the romantic rhythmal songs. It helps you, even makes the body relax and works on the mind as well. So please let us be very, very mindful of our environment, and then also so that we don't hinder orgasm by our environment. Now, communication between partners can also hinder orgasm. As if you don't talk right and you didn't talk right from the morning or from yesterday, and you think that you have insulted that person or the whole morning, and then evening you have come and then you pounce on the person and thinking that they should be winding for you and shaking for you, you will not get it. Why? Because something did not go on well. So please, communication must be a place that must flow easily. Couples talk openly, feel free and talk. Share your likes and dislikes. Even after sex, it will be very important for couple to share. Now, if not at that same moment, maybe a day after, talk about certain things that maybe at that point you didn't, maybe you were doing it too hard. Maybe whilst your finger was there, you were scratching me, that the things that you feel that he didn't do well and things that you think that she didn't do well. You should talk about it. It will help the next intercourse to be more safer and more enjoyable and more relaxed. So don't hide it. And then some of you discover something new during that moment. Talk about it. Honey, this time when you were going this sideways, I liked it. It helped me. So most of the time, please be going sideways for me. So you must share all these things. Open up and share. It's not a sin. In the context of marriage, share. In the context of any other thing, we don't expect you to even do it before you even share. And so please let us enjoy, as I said, a healthy sexual lifestyle is something that God has also gifted marriage couples. So it's not a sin. It's something you must enjoy. It's something that is not for procreation alone, but for your pleasure. So please, from today, it is not just about you giving birth, but it's for you to also enjoy. Go do it and do it well. Set the atmosphere. Put on your lingerie. Put on a nice perfume. Prepare your mind. Prepare yourself. Prepare the man. Prepare the woman. And let both of you enjoy. And so the last one that we will talk about, what happens to the body? I think I have shared most of that. What happens to the body when orgasm happens? What happens to the body when orgasm? I have shared most of it, but I will add a little bit to it. Now, you realize that at that moment where orgasm is happening, you realize that tension become high. The heart rate increases. Because there is pleasure, immense pleasure, overdose pleasure that is coming. Now, at that same point, you will realize if they are hormone check your blood pressure, blood pressure goes high at that point. Why? Because of immense pleasure. And so there are things that happens to the body that I wouldn't say that it is toxic to the body. It is not. It is something that helps. But to some people with health issues, it can be a problem. But to some people, it can also be a source of healing. And so, therefore, we have seen, we have not seen, maybe we have heard stories of people engaging in sexual intercourse and one died on top of the other. Why? Because probably the other person have health issues that they didn't know. And so engaging in that intense sexual intercourse, and then the heart fails them, because at that time, your heart rate increases, blood pressure increases, breathing becomes faster. But because the man is also, most of the time, the man releases power, release intensity of energy at that moment. So therefore, you know that the body is working something out. So during the time where orgasm is coming, now you can see the man is going quicker than he normally will go. Then you realize something is happening. And these are some of the changes that happens to the body during the time of getting closer to orgasm. getting closer to orgasm. Now, some people, the body fully relax, especially the women. That is the time that me jamming home. Some people, you hear some people shouting, kill me, kill me. Some people will be saying all manner of things. Why? Because at that moment, they don't have control anymore. They surrender. I surrender all. And so therefore, the body becomes so relaxed in order for orgasm to take place. So people respond to orgasm in different ways. Some people become so quiet. Some people will shout and scream. They say you find some pillow and push it in their mouth. The whole neighborhood will hear them. Some people will be doing everybody has their own response. Some people they even don't experience it, so they have no response. And there are certain people that they are even shy to express themselves. At that point, they are enjoying it, but they don't want to know the partner to know. They don't want the partner to know that they are enjoying, especially when they are not happy with you. Now, why but yet they are really enjoying. And so everybody responds to it is very, very different. That many people feel calm, some people feel sleepy and deeply satisfied. To those that are satisfied, they will say, honey, thank you. That is where you see all manner of thank you. And even after that, the tenderness become more than holding the person, the caressing the person. Why? Because you are satisfied. You are grateful. Some people at that point, they want to give back. So they get up and then go and make you something, maybe get you water, cold water, get you more something just to show appreciation of the good work you have done. It could be the man, it could be the woman. And so when orgasm is attained, appreciation must be given. Now, somebody write there. Me say when orgasm is attained, appreciation must be given. Not just the man, but both. You must appreciate each other. Find a way of saying thank you, that you made me climb to cloud 9. Thank you for touching that spot that made me shout. Thank you for making me relax. Thank you for making me feel safe. Now, when you are done with all these things, Obeda kra abroso. Amen and amen. Malinda said, kill me, orgasm is deep. Oh yes, orgasm is very deep. All manner of things. So share. At that point, if somebody say, I'll buy you a house, people talk when they get to that peak. It's because the senses, the mind does not, I explained that earlier, that when at the peak of orgasm, the mind refused to think of anything else but sexual pleasure. So anything that the mind must do in order to enjoy that moment, the mind will do. So that is why I said that sometimes you play back imageries. Sometimes people remember their old ni knuda debi. Me do for that nyumbe no moto wa kai no na fe man ho asane ne boko obi wo hoso so a just pono bia wo share ye na fe nani akosi pono ne so asana ne ho release no. So many things happen in that few minutes. And I said when in orgasm, at that peak, every part of you is open to receive. And it's a very interesting moment and a very dangerous moment as well. Dangerous in the sense that whatever you say at that moment will hurt that person. Let us say it again. At the peak of that person's tenderness, vulnerability, whatever you say at that point, and you don't say it well, you will hurt that person deeply. And whatever you say and you say it right, you will help that person. So at that point, let us be careful the words we utter. Let us be careful the words we utter. So to you hear all manner of promises, may will say by the after the way we koneko busa ka neshe. Because one kind, but at that moment, the mind will promise so many things. So please, people that they promise you at the time of orgasm, pacho, and ya benya tape record because baby because wanka. Because wanka. And sometimes also that promises at that moment, but you're in serious. It doesn't work at that moment. And so God bless you. Mama Sandra says some insult their enemies. Any church may be a patro or call the studio line, please. The number is there. Tell me how people insult their enemies. Please, I want to hear that one. Please, so Mama Sandra, please call the studio line 079413533132. I want to hear how some people at the point of orgasm, they are insulting their enemies. Hey, and now, so these are some of the things that we must know. There are so many benefits, and that I'm just going to mention them. I think Mama Lynn has also put some of them there. Now, sex and orgasm supports physical health. Papa, it helps in that manner. It is, as I said, a stress reliever, pain reliever. It is an exercise for the body that causes the blood to flow easily. At that time, the blood begins to flow easily. And then it reduces body pains. So body pains, it reduces body pains. Sexual intercourse reduces body pains. It also improves of the your immune system. Your immune system also becomes fortified, strong enough. And so therefore, there are so many benefits. And hear me, and that is why we must understand the importance of it. It also improves relationship satisfaction. Now, there are some things when there is an adage, I'm trying to get the adage. It says that when you go into a compound of married couples and you hear the woman early morning singing and sweeping, you must know that the woman has been satisfied in the night. My who say oba wa sorry anopa ni ho ayehia wo pra no wo to nwom no na che se bibi pa akoswa na dwona ama wa ye satisfied opa wa koto na anopa so a wemuna oba wemuna no papa na che se ntimi say nya na wo pe na adwene nsanka na ne nsa kan yeso anso no. And so there are so many things that goes on. So it helps satisfaction of the heart. It also helps appreciation, as we talk about, and then bring the strong bond as well. I say it boosts your mood. So where kwesi papa ye ne wo ye ne kama otina kwesi papa ba se ama me yenko a you dream be kakra na obedi na chi because kwesi papa onimade ye. You get it now. So if the person handles you well, so anytime they approach you, you are willing, you are very vulnerable. But when they don't handle you well, when they come, then that's when you are giving excuses. I am tired. Why? Because they don't know how to handle you. Yeah. So even if a woman comes to a point that a man approaches a woman for sex and they say, oh, I'm tired, and you are a man that knows what to do. By the time you will finish with the woman, she won't even feel that she's tired. By the time she said she's tired, but she will easily give in. Why? Because you know which buttons to press, how to make her tender. When the woman says, I'm tired, and you has that time, no, I'll be for son, and then but you have to have a tender way of getting through her. Oh, honey, you are tired. By the time holding the leg massaging, tender, that the storehouse has been open. But to some of you, would be a fight instead of treating her nice. That is no, your husband, you come, honey, or say, I'm tired. Okay, let me massage you. Who massaging was so places be? Ube who are not as I didn't was one why patrikotum no why. So it's not always about fight, it's about always knowing what to do. And so the other things and which I conclude and then we end on that note is that it improves your sleep. Ajay, moving, I want to mean not now warrior, please go and try this sleeping tablet. If you are married, if you are married and you cannot sleep well, go take this natural sleeping tablet and see what that sleeping tablet will do. It will enter into your body and relax the body for you. The body will not fight. The body will say, me and my mama sasu meda. So please do it. And then also those of you that are stressed, as Mama Sandra put there, if the stress is not caused by the same person, then please go to that person and take stress reliever. And then also to help you know that sexual intercourse, orgasm is your full license given to you by God. Most believers, we are ashamed to talk about it. We are shy to talk about it. We are very uncomfortable to talk about orgasm, to talk about sex. But I am here as a servant of God, ordained and called to tell you that God sent me here to tell you that it's your full right as a married couple to enjoy each other and have intimacy and have sexual climax. Now, I want you to know that we are going to go deeper. I haven't done deeper yet. Today, we're going to the surface. Next week, I'll bring a guest and then we will go into a deeper areas of the same topic, orgasm. Now, during some orgasm, there are some people receive, the body is electrified. We'll teach you certain things, and then also, let me not go ahead of myself. So prepare yourself for next week. And next week, I believe that is going to be an interesting time. Now, so please know that orgasm is very important. There are so many health benefits, so many benefits that you need to enjoy. So when next week we'll talk about the difference between orgasm, the woman's orgasm and the man's orgasm, and difference, and then other things that we need to do. Some turn-offs. We are going to talk about some turn-off as well. Certain things that is not supposed to be done. And so at this point, if there is any question that you have, but I was waiting for a phone call. Mama Sandra, where are you? I was waiting to hear some insulting their enemies when they are at the peak of sexual climax, their G-spot. They insult their enemies. I wanted to know how they do it. So please, if you are there and there is any way for me to know how the people insult their enemies at that climax, let me know. And so please, if there is any other questions you want to ask in, I am here for your questions. Please bring it in and bring it on board whilst we share, whilst we also make clarity. So please let us not feel shy about orgasm. If you are here, you are married and you haven't had orgasm, please, I offer myself freely to you. Contact me. Okay, let us find solution to it. Some of them can be medical. As I said, some of them can be past experiences. Something has gone on in the past and you have not been able to let go. Trauma and other things. And so therefore, but it is always treatable. You hear me? Whether it is physical, whether it's spiritual, whatever causes you to lose or not have orgasm, it is treatable. So please do not stay there in the marriage without having orgasm and then be having children without orgasm. You are not doing yourself as a good service at all. You must enjoy. Sex is not just about reproduction. It is also about pleasure, bonding, love, safety, so many things. And so please, it is time for you to enjoy. Now, let me take a comment. My enemies come and see me. I'm flying to heaven. Oh, wow. So this is one of the insults that they insult. They insult their enemies when they are at their climax or where they are at orgasm. My enemies come and see me. I am flying to heaven. Hey, okay. So we thank God that they are even insulting their enemies and not just insulting God. For say, God, I did a dead way, and all manner of things worse comes out when doing that. Some of you record but we bless God that God has made it possible and then available for everyone to enjoy. And so please do the needful and then enjoy orgasm. If there's anything hindering you, you are the reason why we are here. Let us talk through it. Let us find solution. If there are things that we talk to us and then we see that it's medical, we will let you go and see a medical personnel and then talk about. Some of them is psychological. Most of them is psychological. When we deal with you, with our background of counseling, we'll be able to deal with you so that you release it, so those kind of things, and then also release yourself to enjoy. I have one couple that I was dealing with. The man just says that because of something that the woman did, just imagine, that was even the wife didn't know that. So anytime he has been having intercourse, all right, but anytime he having intercourse, he has to project the mind, ordinary to obafu for him, and son with me and any other. So he has to imagine that is another woman that he's sleeping with before he can sleep with the wife. And the reason is that the woman has hurt him so badly, So there are so many things that goes on Many people don't reach orgasm because of some of these things. And so let us deal with it. Let us work on it so that you can enjoy your relationship, your marriage, so that you can have the full benefit of it. Thank you so much. Is there any question that is coming? Okay, so we got 6 more minutes and then we are finishing exactly 10. And so please, if you have any, I'm here to pick them. If you want me to just do, let me take a musical break quickly. And then whilst you prepare your questions there, and then we'll go into it. Would that be okay for us? Okay, let's do this song. Let me quickly. So please, I'll take the few minutes for you to write your questions down. If there's anything, your contribution, question, takeaway, something I said that you think it shouldn't be said, and then you have a better way of seeing it, or you think it should be said in that way, feel free. Whatever it is, you are welcome to share. Okay. I'm just trying to get the song in a minute. Okay. Maybe the song does not want me to play it. Okay, if this song does not want me to play it, we'll go for another one. Thank you for waiting. Okay, what is there in the comment? Is there any contribution? Thank you. My 6 minutes, 1 minute left. Okay. Enjoy this song for a minute.
Media situation, media war. I ain't got to kick me out of war. Be anywhere to order new api. Media situation, media war. I ain't got to kick me out of war. Be anywhere to order new api. Depend on my content. That's what you may have in the phone. I'm a cat Quentin B. Ooh, my cat traffic. Oh, at you know my brony out this war. Then you wanna be a friend is a rule. Then you way, now what's when you? How do you wanna be there? Fitting up a make quite you may. What you did, get a war. And I'm going to want my dream. The trophy and go with one. Auto a trauma. I to make you so go any tiaba. Hey, dream. The beer, the fridge in my bar. Una boy, me, mammy, my tide. Ofemana, mammy, aquaba. Oh, you make my day. My fiora, no, happy. Means a not of me. Tobacco, Ababana. Nanso, John Ruby. My friend, who are home, my true voice, and Nanso, echo voicemail, yeah. To make an abate to Muja, yeah. Oh, Johnny, baby, a Derek. Prepare says, and where home I. Jack only miss and where home I. Maybe I will fear. Mommy, be free, me be rain. Unanim, baby, I was so. Mommy, I home me come. My viola, no, I be. Means I'm not a fear. My viola, no, I be. Means I'm not a fear. All I know, I be. I tell me here, my wretched trade, and it was enough to pay. I tell me here, my wretched trade. When down in, baby, I will fear, and mommy will free me, be rain. Oh, although you way, you've got the remedy. I'm all yours, baby. Tommy, come on. Ain't nothing like that. Baby, any other say on a new me and a central to be. Baby, any other say on a new to be. Oh, Cola, Fanta, Muscatella, you know, one, na. All I know will be. My wretched trade, and it was enough to pay. My wretched trade.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I believe you enjoyed the song, and thank you for staying with us and being with us. And I appreciate every one of you that have joined us on Bed of Roses. And the topic tonight was on orgasm, and which we will continue next week. And so I believe that somebody you'll be here and be ready. Let me quickly take a few comments that came on. We have Mama Rebecca Owusu, and she said you must appreciate both. We say both of you must appreciate each other in order to enjoy orgasm. And so please make sure you appreciate each other in the marriage setting, in your relationship. Don't take anybody for granted. Please appreciate one another and enjoy what God has given to you. Thank you. We go further and also we see Mama Sandra. Mama Sandra has also put there, it says, married couples can forgive them and enjoy sex whenever possible. They should forgive themselves and enjoy sex whenever possible. So please, if you are holding offenses, grudges, it is not a time for it at all. Please release it, let it go, and enjoy each other. And I believe that you will get to the point of reaching the orgasm where you're supposed to reach. And also, she made known to us also that it's a no need holding on to offenses. No need holding on to offenses. Offenses will stop you from enjoying sexual satisfaction and orgasm. And so tonight, I believe that this is where we have come and how far we have come. We will come your way again next week. Expect us next week on the same topic, but a deeper version of it on orgasm. And so somebody be here and get yourself ready. If you have a spouse, connect the emotion one yadi and maybe one tiasia, connect if I link in the manner. Now next week, let them meet us here and let us talk on orgasm. God bless you and thank you for staying with us. For those that started with us and you have ended with us, God bless you. For those that come halfway, God bless you. You are just passing through, God bless you. Whichever way, we appreciate God for your life. This is Bed of Roses Marriage Pod. And I want you to know that marriage must be enjoyed and God intended you to enjoy your marriage. God bless you and peace be unto you all. It is bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. God bless every one of you. Thank you for joining us on this platform. God bless you. Okay, before I go, let me quickly release that song and then I will exit. I will not be back after this song. And so you can say your bye-bye to me now. Bye-bye. Bed of Roses, Marriage Pod.
Hey, I'ma always be here for you. I got you. Look here. Look in my eyes. Can't you see that I'm focused? Stay focused. I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? I'll change for you. Talk to me what you wanna do. I'll give it all to you times two. You got my back, I got yours too. This throwback look feel like the 80s. We can dance on the moon and make a baby. I'll die for you, but don't call me crazy. In love with you, with you. Stay focused. I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? Hey, hold up, I need you to calm down, relax. I got you. I'ma always be there for you. Stay focused. You got me thinking, you got me dreaming, you got me thinking about the way you move, the things you do. You've got me fiending. Yeah. Will you always stay true?
Will you always stay true?
There's no me without you.
There's no me without you.
Will you be my everything?
Would you be my everything?
You'd be down for me.
You'd be down for me.
Will you bet it all on me? Can you show me that you're focused? Never leave my heart broken. Will you risk it all for me? Can you show me that you're focused? Never leave my heart broken. I know you love me, baby, yeah. Can you show me that you love me? Can you put no one above me? Can you show me that I'm lucky? You drive me crazy, baby, yeah. Can you tell me that I'm lovely? Can you open up for me? Can you be my love junkie? It's 9:36 in Los Angeles. I'm just vibing out in the studio. Just letting my feelings out. Got a flight back to Memphis in the morning. my brother's nerves. Maybe even write another song about you. Hit me up when you get this message.